Howdy builders, welcome back to Project High Rise. Today we're going to begin the Merchandise Mart scenario. If you're playing along, you can read this. You can pause and read, and let's get into this bad boy. This is a revenue tower, so it's based off of revenue. So 20,000, 40,000, and then a population of 250. We may hit this third one before we actually hit this second one. So just giving you a heads up on that one. We are going to move some stuff around in this tower because of the way it's structured right now. So let's get into this and get building because this is going to take us a little bit to do. One of the first things I want to do once we make profit is get our operations into this building so that we can start getting ourselves in a position to get more construction workers. I don't want to be caught taking too much time building stuff because we have not enough construction workers. So a couple of things that we're going to do, we're going to build up three levels up initially. We're going to expand this way. We're going to put a bus stop on this end over here so you guys can see how you can have people come from both sides. You're not limited to bus stop only on this side. There's already a bus stop over here, so we'll have bus stops on both sides of our ginormously wide tower, which is going to be awesome for getting people to come in and shop in the tower. We're eventually going to move everything down past these two floors right here. So this floor, this floor, this floor are going to be mall all the way across. So we're going to end up putting shopping center in there, little food court, and different things to help grow our tower in the long run. And then down here is going to be all of our services and stuff. So that's kind of what we're going to be doing. So just prepare yourselves for that as we are moving along. I'm going to leave these three open right here because we're going to have to move these over. We're going to put some medical clinics over here. Just one, they give good money and they don't require that much more to do. And two, they're required for one of the contracts that we're going to take out as well, where we have to build at least three of them. But we're gonna build six of them, and then we're going to have some water for some of the restaurants and stuff we're going to have to add in. All right, let's get in here. Right now we have some electricity. We have 6 units we can do and up to 10 without electricity. Let's go for the expensive ones. Remember, this is a revenue, so the more revenue we can make, the more we're gonna work on. So whatever is gonna pay us the most, that's who we going with for the most part. Just because that's what the scenario wants from us. You want me to make revenue? I'm gonna make you some revenue, boss. That's one thing this manager knows how to do is make some money. You want me to make money? I'm gonna make you some money. Let's get in here and make this company some money. Not like the expensive people though. I don't like taking that expense out on the people that are working for us. I don't think that's fair to them. Went a little too far there, which is fine. We could have, and we would have been fine. I just didn't. I like symmetry, so unless there's a purpose or meaning for going beyond, and right now there's not. Boink, boink, boink. Let's add in our utilities. This money that we have right now is going to go relatively quick. Just just giving y'all a heads up. We're going to add this in and we're going to delete these two. Nope, don't want to do that. It's not going to let us, even if we wanted to, because we got to delete the two below it, but definitely don't want to delete our elevator shaft. Definitely not. All right, let's get some tenants in here that are going to pay us some money. We could wait it out for more of these creative offices to come in, but we have active tenants right now that want to rent, so we're going to go ahead and do those. Basic offices, and then people. Basic offices and people. So we need two. We need an insurance company for sure. I can't remember what else we built. Yeah, that'll get us this one, so we'll be able to complete that contract. Fine by me. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then next to this will be our operations room if we have enough influence by the time we get to there. If not, we'll just leave the space empty and build it in a little bit. All right, so there's that. Oh, excuse me. I apologize, y'all. Ooh, that one hurt. Okay, so there we go. See, we got some more creative offices in here. We do. And then we're most likely going to have to add in another phone line for this. So we'll go ahead and add that in. We'll end up moving it down eventually. Put those down here. All right, so there's that. I'm breaking this up into smaller chunks until we get our operations office in here. We can build our construction work, our larger construction office, because that's going to give us more construction workers where we can build floors a lot faster. So if you've watched some of my other tutorials, you'll know how much faster you can build floors and stuff when you have those unlocked. Okay. Now we're going to look at these medical units. So we need to keep in mind we got one for water, and then they're 10 wide because they're the same as this. Medium offices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So that should give us what we need. Let's space it out. There, there, and there. Yep, and we still got room for water. Fantastic. All right, so we did that just right. Yay. Okay, there's that. And then we're gonna fill this in down here. Do we need any maintenance? Nope, not yet. And then once they get done building this, we're going to expand this out all the way down until we can put a bus stop in. So right about in here, that's where we'll stop it. And then we'll start putting our retail units. So we'll complete this one with this space right here. There should be some room left over possibly for some restaurants over here. So we can build like a little food court. We shall see. I'm trying to decide, do I want the food court on this floor or on this floor? I'm thinking the second floor because usually your food court's not on your main shopping floor. Usually it's on a floor either above or below. So I'm thinking about putting it on this lower floor actually. And then we'll have steps that come down to this floor and this floor. Well, I probably have steps that go all the way down to the level with the metro so that people can hop off the metro and go to the bus stop. Or do we force them? Metro, elevator. That's what we'll do. We won't have to go. We'll just do these two floors right here. So they don't bypass all the shops. I gotta walk past the shops in order to get onto the bus to go to the destination outside of the tower. Good idea. I like it. I like it. All right. No rest for the wicked. All right, there we go. Keep going. Keep going. You got this. You got this. All right, so we're going to build our mover's office so that we can move our offices over. They will pause this in order to move these. So don't worry. Don't fret. They will come back to that. I promise. There's that. There's that. That. And once these get moved, we'll be able to put these in. And then this is going to be our operations once we get it unlocked. I think that'll be enough room for it. I think it's only 8. It's either 8 or 9. I can't remember. But I think that'll be enough room for the operations room. If not, we'll have to move this over, which we can do. Let them build those, and then we'll get in here and add in our water so that we can build these in. We're gonna put the water on this floor for now. That way we don't have to build any closets to them. Electric, and then they require phone. And then they're gonna require some services as well. So we'll be able to build some of those services down here. They need bottled water, which we're gonna have to bottled water and janitorial, which we're gonna have to put on this floor right here. And then foul services, which we can put down here. So let's get those in. Bottled water, janitorial, and file storage. Okay. And that should open us up for our medical offices. Oh, we need a drugstore. Right, we're going to take one away. Take two away. There we go. All right. Now we can build this. Two. We're going to leave room for a mall office or mall personnel thing right there. We need a phone line. And we need power. All right. And then we need two of these so we can complete this. And conveniently, these go down the list. So electric and phone lines. Do we have enough? Yes. Yes. Okay. These are obsolete in 2023 BT dubs. So book, news, and music, not something we use in today's world. We need money. Oh, hit the wrong button there. We're gonna take out a loan, 10,000. That'll get us going. We need a flower store and a wine shop. Flower store and a wine shop. Okay, there we go. Let's put in our services here. So we need a, not mall security yet, customer service, and we need a directory, mall directory. And then we're going to go ahead and place in our bus stop. And what you'll see is people using this bus stop and then coming in here and shopping and stuff as well. So they'll use this metro, go to the bus, come back and forth. They'll go from this bus line to this bus line, but they'll walk through the tower in order to get there. So they'll be passing these and spending money. That's our hope. That's our objective. All right, so now we got those in. Let's go ahead and start placing these. And then we have enough to build our operations office as well. So we'll build our, nope, not that one, this one. Yep, there we go. So there was enough room. It was only 899. So that worked out perfect. All right, we do need another phone. So we're going to go with one of these. Take these out. And then we good on electricity. Still good on electricity. Um, starting to feel a little bit on there. So we'll probably have to add some in here in a moment as well. We could take out 2 new contracts. So let's see. Large stores until this contract is fulfilled. Increased density, 100 people in our tower, 12 so offices, and then 25 office workers. Oh, that one's already done. More commuters, 150 workers in our building. We're going to do this office one, and then we're going to look at this density, 100 people in our tower. I think we'll be able to get those two relatively easily. So we'll work on those. We do want to finish these medical professional offices here. So let me see. There's that and that. One, two, three, four. One, two, And then we're gonna put, where'd it go? There it is. We're gonna put this here, and it makes it look like there's a door. I don't know. Kind of, I kind of looking at our space. It's two and two, two and two. Yep. So looking at our space, I think that's what we needed to do. So we can get two small offices in here as well, because we can't get another medium in there. We could have if we didn't put this here, but I wanted to show you guys how this works. All right, so we got plenty of electricity. Phone, we're good. Water, we're really good. We have some new tenants for this, so we're gonna add these in, and we're gonna search for some more. So when we get these placed, this is gonna take 3, 6, 7 away, and it's gonna leave 3 for some restaurants, and then we'll have to add some more in later on, later on, not in. All right, and there's that, and that. Expand this out. We're not going to need water all the way down. We only needed water up to there. We just need phone and electricity down here. So we just needed water for these offices over here. All right, so there's that and that. Bam. Okay. So right now we're only making $250 profit a day. This is going to help us obviously, and then once we get some of the offices in over here, that's going to help us as well. Keep in mind that it said it in the scenario at the very beginning that this is essentially taking place in 1930 Chicago during the Great Depression. So finding people to rent your spaces and getting more rent is not really an option for us. We have to try a little bit harder. So in that aspect, it adds a little bit of a challenge to this, but it's really not that hard. As you're seeing, I mean, we're breezing through it pretty quick. We did take a loan just to speed it along, but we didn't need to. We could have just waited it out and played a couple more days without taking that loan. So it just depends on how you want to play it and the speed you want to play. Because I'm doing a video, I went ahead and took that loan. Do not feel like you're pressured to take a loan in this game in order to achieve what I'm achieving right now. You could really just play at a slower pace and accomplish the same thing. So if you're like, I don't really want to take a loan, you don't have to. It is perfectly fine. I'll just do that one. We need the revenue. Let's see where we're at. Right now we're at 47.35 revenue. Let's see where we're at profitability wise for our tenants. So still struggling here a little bit as we continue to put these offices in. That'll help. And then just the longer they're here, the more people will come to the tower. We're going to add more retail and stuff in here as well, which will bring even more people to the tower. So no need to fret. We need a greater variety of restaurants that serve lunch. We need ones that serve um, cafe. We need cafes, lunch, and medium restaurants. And then this one requires medium restaurants that serve dinner. So let's see. Right now we have a breakfast and lunch and a coffee and breakfast. So what we need is just like we do for the two-person towers. No, I have no idea what I just said. The 2-bedroom units, we are just going to do the same thing that we have for those. So we need a coffee and lunch, and we need a place that just serves lunch. So New Orleans Hoagies, got you. You're straight. We're going to need some fast food restaurants in here as well. So we're going to add those, which means we're going to require trash, which is fine. That just means we need to add a trash collector, which is fine as well. We're going to have to add water to this unit right here. And we're going to have to add water on this side over here as well. All right, let's see if we got a lunch and coffee right there. So that brings us to that. Let's see if that unlocked our creative offices. It did. Now we need commercial printing. So we're going to expand this out a little bit. We're not going to go all the way just yet. Mhm. All right. New construction office. That's what I wanted. I don't know why I haven't placed it yet, actually. I think I forgot about it. I should call this channel Playing with the ADA man, ADHD man. Ooh, squirrel. Ooh, squirrel. Let's go over here. Let's do this. Oh, let's go over here. Let's do this. And then I forget about what I was actually working on. All right, so there's that. So now we have the construction. Go, go, vominos. Okay, there you go. Thank you. All right, and then we need maintenance. So that's cost 25 influence. Man, influence is taking forever right here. Once we get these moved, we'll be good to go. There's my other guy. All right, so now we got five people working. I don't know why I just said guy. That was very like biased, I guess you could say, unintentional bias. All right, so pizza places. Let's add a pizza place in, and let's call it Little Caesars. Little Caesars, if you're watching, I'm open to sponsorship. I'm perfectly fine with that. Fried chicken or Foster Burgers. We're gonna go with Foster Burgers, and that should open up all of these for us. It did. Okay, so now we have food restaurants in here. We need commercial printing. Commercial printing. We're making much more money now. I don't know if you guys are seeing that down there or not, but we're making 1680 a day right now. So we're making quite a bit more, which is awesome considering we were barely making anything the previous day. All right, commercial printing is in. So let's get these bad boys renting. Legal offices, we need catering services. So let's build us a catering service. We're gonna have to put this on the top floor. Oh, 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 we need water. I overextended us, y'all. Uh-oh. We taking out a loan. We're gonna build a watershed in here. And then we need to build gas. And then we're gonna put this in the top floor for now until we expand out a little bit. But we're gonna put a catering service in here. We're gonna put that right there. Not ideal. It will be moved. I promise. It's not gonna stay there forever. But that's gonna allow us to build these lawyer offices so we can complete this one. And then we need to go back over here and build this medical office we just lost because I wasn't paying attention. My bad. My bad. Happens to the best of us, y'all. All right, we're gonna go up one more floor. Oops, that. And then we're gonna take this all the way down. The water is gonna stop here. We're gonna leave the room for the water to go up to the top in case we want to put a rooftop bar or something at the top. But we're not gonna keep adding the closets in for it. It's kind of pointless to do that as we continue up this tower. I need to repair some stuff. Definitely need to repair some stuff. Oh, this lawyer wants to pay some money. Okay. I ain't gonna tell you no. Come on in, boss. We got you. Boink, boink. So keep in mind we had to place two here, so that's all I did. I just placed them on that end instead of this end. All right, and we're almost done with this one. Let me see what else we got. We got retail, people magnets, 250, and commuters. So let's go with retail. I don't even know what this one is. So we need clothing store, computer. Okay, so we just need some medium-sized stores in here, which we can do. We'll do that on this floor right here. Do we have enough buzz yet? Nope, not yet. We need one more buzz. Oh, there we go. Now we can build our maintenance. So now we can optimize our maintenance. How much does it cost? Yeesh. That's like almost all of our money, all of our profit. We gotta really watch what we're spending on this particular map for sure. Money is much tighter than it was in the last scenario. See, trash, recycling, water, electric. Boom. And then we're gonna go down. We're just gonna do that for now. Electric, electric, electric. Made me think of that song, the electric slide. Do, 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 do. All right, and then we're gonna do the same thing for gas here. Okay, and then now we can actually move this down here. And then water and gas. We will be using the gas for restaurants later. So keep that in mind. Don't be like, oh my gosh, we got to place one gas unit for all of the we're it's not all inclusive. Like it's not just for that. There will be other things that we use it for. I promise. All right, so that unlocked medium. So we can put in some medium stores. Got a small store here. And then we need a directory as well. So we're gonna need a directory. Mall directory. Where we at? We're good there. We're good there. We do need another phone. We're just gonna put a little one in for now, and then we'll add a bigger one in later. All right, so clothing store, need one of those. We need a computer and electronics, which we have a phone line. We need a shoe store, which we can do. We need a storage unit. All right, I had to add this floor on here for the storage unit because we're gonna put it right here, probably right here. And keep in mind wherever you put it at, there it blocks off that level, the rest of that level from anything. So maintenance can't get to it or anything. So you gotta be really, really mindful where you place it at because wherever you place it at, it's gonna block everything, the rest of it off. Um, there's that. Let's get some more money in here while we're letting this build. Creative offices, creative offices. We are gonna end up having to expand that for sure. We're gonna have to go down one more. And the reason why I want to go down one more is because if I do want to bring steps all the way down, I can. All right, and then financial offices. We need IT repair. And then we're going to complete this scenario. Bam. Or not scenario, but this contract. And we're going to need to because we need more phone line. All right. So we're gonna pause that for a second. How much does one of these cost? 17.50. Okay, so we have enough. We're gonna go ahead and replace it with a bigger one. All right, there we go. Just to make sure we have enough. And then hopefully we get two. We did. And we're gonna add two more of these in. And the rest of this is most likely gonna be financial. Just throwing that out there. Let's see where we're at. Revenue 8840 of 20,000. We still need to expand our tower. We're halfway there on our size of our tower as well. We're making 1465 profit a day. Keep in mind this is revenue, not profit. So this is how much money we are actually physically bringing in to the building, like actual revenue. Facility, add this in, which in turn is going to allow us to take these out. Okay, there's that. So now we can add these in. Where do we stop? We stopped at, we need a shoe store, handbag, and appliances. So shoe store, handbags. Oh, we need money. And we need money. Okay. See here. And I believe we don't have any open loans right now. No, we still have both of our loans taken out. We can do a contract though. So this one 1500 up front. This one's 1500 up front. And we're gonna go with that one. 150 office workers. Which will allow us to build our handbag. And then we can add a small store in. Add a souvenir shop. Why not? And we're gonna put our construction and maintenance back in. Down here. And then we're gonna move these. Okay, I don't have enough money, but we're getting ready to finish the day. We did rent out some new units, and we rented these out, so we should have a little bit more profit today than we did the previous day as well. We need electricity apparently. We added electricity in. That took a good chunk of our money too, but that's fine. I'm gonna try to complete this contract. So all we need is appliance and housewares, and we have electricity and phone line now. So we should be able to do that. So let's see here. Add this in. Oh, we need to. I keep forgetting we don't have automatic renovations. We're gonna have to break this up in chunks because I don't have automatic renovations turned on yet because I didn't want to spend the money earlier. All right. So we got our retail units going back. Let's see what our profitability is. They're still being profitable. Those guys are. This one's struggling a little bit. We just built it yesterday though, so it's not really showing profit like it could be. We really need to repair these. Where's my mouse? There it is. Let's see. I can afford that. Can I afford to repair this one? Yeah. Okay, so at least I can get those two repaired because they are like really bad. Yikes, Little Caesars and CV Foster burgers. I apologize, y'all. I got y'all messed up over here. All right, now we're just waiting. I'm gonna try to complete this one because this is gonna give us um $5,000 upon completion. That $5,000 will go a long way for us to repair because we're at 2760 in the tower right now. So that $5,000 will be able to help us get most of this repaired. But you guys can see too, like you miss one thing and it can impact much more different pieces. I was so focused on one thing, I completely forgot to renovate my rooms here and ended up costing us in the long run. So you just don't fret if you make a mistake because it happens and it happens to the best of us. We need another janitorial closet. Boom, there we go. All right. All right, all right, all right. And then we need 50 visitors in our tower. So we should be able to hit that today. Just to make sure that we do, let's go ahead and do foot traffic. Foot traffic is going to bring extra people in. So once people start coming in the tower, we're going to get more of them. I've been watching out of the corner of my eye. We've been hitting well above 50. So that shouldn't be an issue for us to hit. And then that'll get us that $5,000 that we need in order to start renovating these 25, 60, 25, or these 12 offices we need to renovate. Boom. What is this? Yeah, it came with the tower. She just asked if we built a metro station yet. I'm like, um, yeah, it's right here. All right, boom, there we go. Okay, so there's our $5,000. Now we can fix our mistake. There we go. Not the end of the world, folks. Just a little mistake, and we are able to fix it, rectify it relatively easily. Okay. Okie dokie artichoke. And then now, since we have the bus stop on that end, we can actually take this one all the way to the end. And we can just fill this in. There we go. We're going to take it a little bit off of this right here. There we go. I just thought it was a little close to that bus stop. But as you see, people are using this bus stop too. Oh, you saw it a little bit more. If you're paying attention in the morning, you would have seen more people using it than they are right now because it's kind of at the end of the day. But a lot of people are going out this way because that's a more popular one. But there's a bus stop on this side for them to go to as well. So we're getting them from both sides. And then this is active during the day too. So you'll see quite a few people using this as well, going in and out of the tower and spending their money. Money, 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 money. I did not go to school to be a singer, in case anybody was wondering. All right, there's that. We've just been building, 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 building. We haven't really saved up any money. Sometimes, like, I'll let a couple days worth of profit save up so that we can continue to like build our tower or whatever. But I haven't really done that on this one. Mm, 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 mm. All right, we're gonna add another one in here, kind of like we did on the other side. Okay, there, there, and there. Hmm. I haven't built anything over here yet. I'm trying to figure out like what the spacing is going to look like. So once we get all the way to the end, we'll space it out and see how what that spacing is going to look like for us. But once we get this part of the building built out, it's about to it's about to turn up, y'all. It's about to turn up. All right, we can get another contract too if we wanted to. People magnet. And then we are at 17,680 of 20,000, and we need 1,500 floor space. So we're getting close to that as well. This will help. It's 1295, 1345, 1395, 1445, 1500. Okay, so that's going to get our first one unlocked. So once we hit 20,000 revenue, we'll be able to end this. We actually went down in revenue. Did we lose somebody? No, looks like everybody's there. I don't know what happened. I don't know. We're about to make it though, because this is about to happen. Yeah, that it. Yeah. Do do do. Okay. We gotta wait another day, y'all. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna start moving these down, and so we can get more medium in here because the mediums don't really like being on this lower floor because they say it's too noisy. These ones are fine, but these ones think it's a little too noisy. These doctors' offices are fine being down here, but we don't want to put any more of those in right now. So we're kind of like in between a rock and a hard place. So we're just gonna let this build out. If you guys want to fast forward a little bit, you can, so that you can skip this part of just waiting. It won't hurt my feelings at all. I promise. I promise it won't hurt my feelings at all. It's okay. It's okay. That's the worst thing that happens today. We'll be all right. Do, do. We're getting close to the end of the day. We got to remember to repair our units too, and that's going to take quite a bit of our profit. So what we might do is the units that we already have up here, we might go ahead and rent those out so that we can start making some revenue. Because our goal is to get 20,000. So we might just go ahead and finish this and then move the stuff on our next video. We need to get some tenants though. These ones we can rent. I don't have no money. I wonder if I've completed a loan yet. Nope. Oh, I got a ways to go. Well, we have our floor space done. That's where I spent a lot of my money. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it costs quite a bit of money to put these floors in. I was like, oh, we're gonna get this right off the rip. And I ended up shooting myself in the foot. We're actually making less revenue now than we were 2 days ago. We was really, really close 2 days ago. I don't know what I did. I didn't lose anybody. They're all still here. So I don't know what. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably because the units are starting to get wore down. Yeah, there we go. And we got to watch our profitability too. Man, 37.20 a day. It's like compounding. All right, so at midnight, we're going to add some more units in that we can, and then we'll do some more renovation. We'll see how much profit we made because we added some and we didn't add anything to cost us. So we added 3 units, 270, 350, and 155. We did spend money advertising to get these tenants in as well. Oh, the economy's starting to warm up. So that's good. Okay, 155, 385, and 395. All right, so that's going to give us some more profit for tomorrow. We made 3,000 today. So let's renovate the offices. Oh no. Oh, that's not going to go well. I don't have a phone line to that one. Do I have enough? Just shy. Just shy. I'm gonna lose this tenant. I literally just put all that money into getting them, and I'm gonna lose them because I didn't have enough money to build a phone line to it. Uh, I'm a terrible, I'm a terrible, terrible person. Oh man, I can't believe I just did that. I should have checked before I built it. It's okay, y'all. We gonna get this. We gonna do this, and we gonna do it right. This was a little bit of a challenge. Like this scenario's it seems like it's going to be really really easy. It is fairly easy. You just like the money gets really tight and constricted at points. And I think that's where I keep getting messed up at. I keep getting hung up on that constriction of the money. Like I'm only making $3,500 a day. With a tower this size, I'm usually making 2 or 3 times that. Like I'd be making $6,000 a day on a normal scenario. But I and a rent for the same amount. The utilities aren't that expensive. I really don't know. I don't know what is causing me to have this craziness right now. But we're gonna get this. We're gonna get it fixed. Okay. So that added a little bit more for us. We're gonna add this phone line in, and then now we're gonna add in 3 more offices, and then we're gonna do some hunting. There we go. And we're gonna do some repairs. So this time we're gonna renovate the retail and restaurants since last time we did the offices. And then tomorrow, if we don't have a bunch of new stuff pop up, we should be able to clear it all and be good to go again. Now we're making 44.70 a day. It's because I added in more utilities and stuff, but we didn't build anything to counterbalance those expenses. So ended up costing us to the point where it was making it tough for us to build. So that's something that you can monitor and watch out for so that you don't make that same mistake. Okay, I do have those down there already. All right, we're gonna move these down, move these down. We're just gonna fill in this floor right here with our offices. I don't know why I just did that. There we go. Don't mind if I do. I mean, that's just extra rent, right? Works for me. They was already done. I don't think I can move. I think it costs like 125 to move or something. 113. Yeah. Let's see where we're at. So we're 2070. So we're gonna make more than 4,000 today. So 57. So that's gonna allow us to clean these up. Okay, so those are cleaned up now. And that leaves us 3,000. So we're gonna add phone lines in. I made a mistake, y'all. You saw it cost like 3 days to fix it, but we got it fixed. I apologize for dragging that out a little bit longer than what we needed to. So that is my fault. I apologize. We're gonna get this cleaned up and we're gonna get this going the right direction. All right, so there's that. We can put another financial office in here. Who's gonna pay the most? 380 is gonna pay the most. Okay. If you guys see what I'm doing now, I'm just moving stuff around and fitting it in so that we can have some symmetry into our building. The tenants aren't disliking what I'm doing because they would be vocal about it if they were disliking it, but they're not. So we're still good to go. I'm just thinking about the future of the building too, because we still need 250 people in the tower and 2,500 space, and then $40,000 revenue. Like I said, I think we're gonna hit this one before we do this one. This one should have really been third, and then this one should have been second, because I really feel like we're gonna hit this one way before we ever even hit this one. Shoot, we might hit this one before we hit this one. At the rate we're going, I don't know. Revenue could be difficult sometimes. Like you feel like you're moving in the right direction, you look down and like you went backwards. It's weird. I'm like, how did we go backwards? Like we went from one direction to the other. What just happened? I don't understand. Earlier we were at 16,000. Now we're at what, 12? 14. And we added all these in since then. It's just weird. Just odd to me. Just odd. And we can get all these moved. Yes. And we still have room for two more. So we can add two more in tomorrow. Once midnight hits, we can add more in. Fantastic. I'm super excited about how this is turning out. It took us a little bit to get there. I made a mistake. You guys saw that. We worked through it together. I fixed the mistake. Now we're growing from it. So, hey, you guys learn how to fix mistakes when you make them in your tower too, and you also learn that it's not always going to go the way you want it to. Not always. All right, where we at on? Oh, we're gonna need phone. Let me add some phone in. Power 150. How much is the big one? 5,500. Man, it's gonna be a whole day's worth of rent. I might have to let this run a little bit after we finish this episode just to get some extra money in the bank for us. Where are we at on revenue? 15,000. I really feel like we added more than that. Or we're gonna need more copy services. We still have a little bit of electricity, so we can do that. I don't want them on that floor though. We actually need to move those down here. Okay, there we go. All right, so we have one free electrical unit, so we're gonna add that in. They'll still, I think, even if it's under construction, they still pay the rent on it. So, we got that in by the scrape of time. Maybe not. I don't know. But that gave us $8,000, which is fantastic. What we're gonna do is pause this for a second. We're gonna delete this, and then we're gonna add in a big one, which is gonna allow us to take that and that out. Wait. Oh, I should have kept it one of those little ones. Dang. All right. Note to self: only take one out because this is 150. Okay, there we go. All right, financial. I like the financial offices. They pay the most usually. And then there's that one. Okay. And then kind of back in the same boat. We'll be able to fix that on the next day because I made a mistake. I've been making a lot of mistakes today, y'all. I apologize, but you're still seeing it roll. Um, so if you didn't destroy both those like I did, like I shouldn't have, you could you could actually build up another level. So what we're about to do, you'll be able to do, or you could have repaired the units. You could have repaired these units and been able to do that as well. I wish there was a faster mode, like zip zap zip zap zip zap zip zap zip zap. But look how many people we have coming in our building. We have over 100 visitors at this point. 125, maybe? No, almost, almost 125. And they're coming off this metro. They're coming from this bus stop. You see them coming from this bus stop. So you see them bustling from all different directions into this tower. Um, I wouldn't even call it a tower really, because we can only go up 20 foot. Well, that's 25 floors is pretty big if we maxed it out. That's 20. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to walk it like up the stairs. I'd be like tired. Like, oh my gosh, it's so tall. I guess relative perspective of what the environment is, how we respond to it. If I was walking up the stairs, 25 floors would be really big, but in retrospect, compared to a 100-story tower, it's only a quarter of the way there, so may not seem as big to somebody that would have to walk up a 100-story tower. All right, so we're gonna build this in and fill this in. Oh, I missed a spot there. There we go. And now we have our foundation too. So we know when we build this, we're going to replicate it. So all the small, or all the medium and the small on the ends, mediums and the small on the ends. So we'll be able to replicate it up as we continue to go. So we need a copy center and a courier. And copy. Bottled water services. Didn't go over. There we go. Copy, 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 copy. Nope. There we go. Move those down. I build these all the way over. Nope. There we go. Hey, we completed one of our contracts, which is going to go towards fixing those. I'm going to take this over here and this over here. Oh, it didn't take. There we go. There we go. All right. We can do large offices if you guys wanted to, but they require more stuff. And we already have medium unlocked. And since we're going for revenue, we're almost there. I don't want to spend the resources and stuff to open up those large offices just yet. Now, for the next leg of this, we will definitely be able to get the large offices in. All right, y'all, here we go. We did it. So we completed the Massive Mart part of the merchandise mart. So if you guys like this video, hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to see the next parts of these, so we still have our Defy the Depression and Famine to boot. So we'll complete those ones in the next episodes. And I appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see y'all next time. Thank you.